Greetings. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is a wonderful day. It's a blessed Saturday. And I'm happy to be here with you today to share stories again. And I hope you're all having a great day. You know, we were blessed again to see another day. So we're winning. We're winning. Every day you wake up and you can get on those 2 feet, we're winning. So let's keep being winners. Hi, I'm Carol. So I'm happy to be here sharing stories with you again. And as always, we begin with my little song. So let's begin. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. In the stories that I read every day. Welcome to Storytime with Dr. Helen Tinsley. How are we today? You know, we're evolving, Carol, and we're letting our hair do what it does during the coronavirus shutdown. I'm not going to the beauty parlor or the barbershop, and I am accepting myself for who I am, my authentic self, as always. So, what you see is what you get. I may lock, I may twist these little tiny braids that I did. So, with that said, hello, hello, hello. We have a great story to read today, and it's a timely story. Before I read it, I want to give you a little background on the author who passed away in 2018. His name is Julius Lester. He was an American writer of books for children and adults. He taught for 32 years at the University of Massachusetts in Amherst. He was a civil rights activist, a photographer, a musician who recorded 2 albums of folk music and song. And he wrote a Newbery Award-winning book called To Be a Slave. So this book is called Julius Lester, Let's Talk About Race. Let's talk about race. Hi, Carlton. And I am Carol. I am a story, so are you. So is everyone. My story begins the same way yours does. I was born on ... Take me, for example. I was born on January 27th, 1939 in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm kind of old, huh? How does your story begin? So for those of you at home, think about how your story begins. Many people and many events are part of my story and yours too. The names of our parents and where they were born, whether or not we have brothers or sisters. I had a brother who was 9 years older than me, but he is dead. What kind of work our parents do or did. My father was a minister and my mother was a housewife. My story and yours have many elements, such as favorite food, mine is fish, hobbies, I like to do crossword puzzles, take photographs and cook, favorite color, red, or maybe green, but I like orange and purple too. I think my favorite color is all of them. Religion, I'm Jewish. Nationality, I'm from the United States. Favorite time of day, night. Oh, there's something else that is part of my story. It's part of your story too. That's what race we are. I'm black. What race are you? And just to stop for a minute, it's interesting because my 4-year-old granddaughter said today, I gave her a book, A Pretty Little Black Girl, and she said, I said, just like you. She said, I'm not black, I'm brown. So the concept of race is confusing to children. Just as I am a story and you are a story, and countries tell stories about themselves, Race is a story too. Whether you're black like me, or Asian, Hispanic, or white, each race has a story about itself, and that race is almost always the same. My race is better than your race. Some stories are true, some are not. Those who say my race is better than your race are telling a story that is not true. So in these pictures, he shows a lot of diverse cultural groups, too. It's important to distinguish. Why would some people say their race is better than another? Because they feel bad about themselves, because they are afraid, but there are other ways. All of us, even me, even you, think we are better than others. I'm better than you because I live in ... I'm better than you because I go to ... school. I'm better than you because I'm a boy. I'm better than you because I'm a girl. I'm better than you because my dad or mom makes more money than your dad or mom. I'm better than you because I'm white. I'm better than you because I'm black. I'm better than you because I'm Hispanic. I'm better than you because I'm Asian. None of these stories are true, are they? I want to tell a true story, but I need your help. Here's what I want you to do. Take your fingers and press them slowly against your skin right below your eyes. Be careful and don't poke yourself in the eye. And this is what he wants you to do right here. Be careful, don't poke yourself in the eye. Now, press gently until you feel the hard bone right beneath the surface. Now, if your mom, dad, brother, sister, or friend is close by, ask them if you can touch them. If they say okay, take your fingers and press softly at the same place beneath their eyes. Press gently until you feel the hard bones right beneath their skin. Now press someplace else on your body, on your arm, chest, head. Press anywhere until you feel the hard bones beneath your skin. Beneath everyone's skin are the same hard bones. If you were to go outside without your skin on, without your hair on your head, turn the page and see what you would look like. But you want to know something? If I went outside without my skin, my mustache, and the hair in my head, what little I have left, I would look just like you and you would look just like me. Just suppose one day everyone in the whole world decided to take off all our clothes and all our skin and all our hair. Then we would do what we normally every day. Then we would do what we do, normally every day. Go to school, go to work, play, and shop. Everyone would be normal, except we would look at each other and couldn't tell who was a man, who was a woman, who was white, black, Hispanic, or Asian. Which story shall we believe? The one that says my race is better than yours? Or the one we just discovered for ourselves? Beneath our skin, I look like you and you look like me. And she looks like her and him and he looks like him and her. And we look like them and they look like us. When I look at you, which story do I see? Do I see only the color of your skin, the shape of your eyes, the texture of your hair? Do I see only that? Do I look at you and think I know your story when I don't even know your name? Or do I look at you and wonder, what's your name? Where were you born? Where do you live? What do you like? What don't you like? Gee, maybe we like and dislike some of the same things. When were you born? Where were you born? What's your name? What do you like? Your race is not all that you are. My race is not all that I am. Yes, I am black, but I am also a man. I am of medium height. I have a deep voice and a loud laugh. I like to laugh. Do you? I do like to laugh. I live in a big house in the woods in a small town. I like pancakes and macaroni and cheese and I am so many things beside my race. To know my story, you have to put together everything I am. Like I bet you didn't even know I have asthma. Beneath the skin, we all look alike, you and me. I'll take off my skin. Will you take off yours? And that's the story of Let's Talk About Race. So one thing I want to say is because many times people say, oh, I don't see color, I'm colorblind. That's not in fact true, nor is it possible. We do see color. If we are sighted, we see people visually. And it's okay to see people visually. I am a black woman. I am a woman. I am many things, but first and foremost, I'm black. And I always say when my parents found out they were going to have this baby, at that time they didn't know the gender. They didn't know if I was going to be a boy or a girl, but they knew I was going to be a black child. So I am black. So we do see race, and it's nothing wrong with seeing race and seeing people for who they are. It's the judgments and the bias that we associate with race. So many times when people say they don't see race, they don't want to appear to be biased or judgmental. But we do see race. We do see physical characteristics in people. And we do make conscious and unconscious judgments about that. So with anything, this book and my work in life in general is to talk to all of us about the need to stop making the judgment. To give everybody the benefit of the doubt, right? Let's just accept everybody for who they are. You know, there's a saying, if something quacks like a duck and if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a duck. So we have to accept those ducks for who they are as well, right? But we have to stop the judgment, because underneath all of this, we all are human beings. We all have the same basic needs. We have many different desires and interests and stories. But one thing in common, we're born and we're going to die. And in between that, there's this thing called life. And we can all do something to try to make it a better place, not just for ourselves and our families, but for our fellow man. And so with that said, that is the story of Let's Talk About Race. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a topic that many people don't talk about. People are uncomfortable talking about race. Black people are more comfortable talking about race because we live in a race-conscious society, and unfortunately, we're often on the negative end of racial treatment. But for people that live in privilege, race is not something you have to talk about because it's not something that negatively impacts you. But until we all work together, you know, we're all in this together. So let's stay focused, let's stay safe and be well, and find some joy and happiness in your life and in your day-to-day reality. And I will be here with you tomorrow, same time, same place. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining in on Carol and Carlton and Stephanie and Bonnie. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for listening. And God bless you all, and I shall see y'all tomorrow. Peace.